We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the New England Patriots and the Cincinnati Bangles. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
It really took no time at all for May to prove, well, he's a franchise quarterback and worthy of that top 5 pick. Got his first start in early October, and all he did was throw for over 2,200 yards and 15 touchdowns. And don't forget about those 400 yards on the ground. He's an athlete, too. Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. It was Geno Stone up there to make that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
May off the play fake. Brings in the long pass. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's a New England first down.
That's good for a Patriots first down. A gain of 29 yards. First down, Patriots.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, the one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak May. It's a gain of 1 big yard, Brock, because that sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. They'll run here following the penalty. And after the penalty, they pick up 2 and make it 2nd and 13.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. From the gun, it's May. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4 for 4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. Drake made the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, a first-round pick in 2008, writing the closing chapters of a fantastic career, quarterback Joe Flacco.
The former Super Bowl champion, I think, surprised all of us, Kate, going from the couch to comeback player of the year. And while everybody thought the career was over, he still shows that he's got some RPMs and some velo in that right arm of his.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Counterplay, Brown. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We've reached the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at first down here. They'll run again with Brown. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Flacco off the play action. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
On the throwaway. He was defended by Marcus Jones.
On the gun, Flacco. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Flacco's pass.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
So on fourth down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line. New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. Or quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and you might even hear a few bluebirds. Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
Here's made in the air. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Here he goes, third and long. Throwing the out route complete. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. So third and 16, no problem for them as they get the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
May on first and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They get 27 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
It's Henderson on the give. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Sticking with Henderson. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a New England first down.
That's another.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Patriots with a chance to boost their lead. First down, man. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
And right there is the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Made to throw it. That one's complete, right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Counter play, it's Henderson. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So now on 4th down, Andres Borregales leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. This 32 yards out on the right hash. Borregales connects. And that will add to their score.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Now Borregales on to send it away.
To kick off for New England.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bengals all set to go for their second drive. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. First call here coming from the shotgun. Putting a receiver in motion. Flacco's going to throw here on first. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Shotgun snap to Flacco. Hits him on the out route.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Looking in the air here. Complete out to the right side. And this one doesn't go far. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 41. They are throwing it again. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's another Bengals first down.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a two-score ball game here as we resume play. Samaje Perine on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense for the first drive of our second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Starting the half with a give to Brown. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Here's Brown again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. To the air now on 1st and 10. Connects with fans.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd down now, 7 to go. This might be a free play for him. Finds Chase on the slant. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running it after the penalty. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the Patriots' 41-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. Breaks the tackle. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Gets it to him on the screen. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Dropping back to throw. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. And he drives this forward to the 6.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game.
Bengals 7.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Patriots running their offense out there. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
This one up to about the 27-yard line. Stop by the rookie that time, Demetrius Knight.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 22 on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And off-headed left, Henderson. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Patriots with it, currently holding a not-so-comfortable lead here. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. May now. Drop this to Henderson underneath. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a New England first down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Brought in by Hooper. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 3 now. Operating from the gun, here's May. And he scores! It's a New England touchdown! The Patriots make it a 9-point advantage. Drake made the touchdown! Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game. Now Borregales on to send it away.
To kick off for New England.
On the return, here's Jones. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And they just saw that lead stretched out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
A gain of 26 yards.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's good for a Bengals first
One play
down.
in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Complete to Chase.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Catch made. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They're throwing it. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, but it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals down by 10. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They're going to throw out of the gun. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. He'll work against the blitz. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Looking to throw it. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here's New England, ready once again on offense. And as that defense comes off the field clean, making the stop, Brock, they've got to feel that they're just moments away from this victory.
Yeah, the odds would tell you that. Certainly a 2-possession lead this late ought to do it, but crazy things happen in this league every week. So don't go taking that jersey off until your offense hopefully runs out the clock.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They give now to Henderson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. Well, as they celebrate to the boos of the home crowd, I'm sure you're having flashbacks, buddy. It's got to be music to their ears, hearing those fans voice their displeasure.
It is so sweet, Kate, when you win on the road for a couple reasons. Yeah, I do remember. I remember silencing those road crowds. There's no better feeling than to hear, those boos and those cheers and all that noise just silenced because you beat them in their building. The other great